Hello everybody. Today we're going to find the square of a 3-digit number using the duplex method. We're going to work left to right. Before I discuss how to find the duplex of a 1, 2, or 3-digit number, I want you to understand the underlying pattern over here. So we're going to work left to right, and notice this 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 pattern. We're going to find the duplex of 2, then we're going to find the duplex of 28, then we're going to find the duplex of 284, then we're going to find the duplex of 84, and then we're going to find the duplex of 4. You see how it's a 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 pattern? Again, we're going to find the duplex of 4, we're going to find the duplex of 41, we're going to find the duplex of 417, then we're going to find the duplex of 17, and then we're going to find the duplex of 7. Okay? The duplex of a single-digit number is just its square. The duplex of a 2-digit number is twice the product multiplied by 2. And the duplex of a 3-digit number is twice the product of the outside numbers plus the square of the number in the middle. So let's get started, and it'll make more sense once we do some examples. So I start with the duplex of 2, a single-digit number, and it's equal to its square. So I'm going to put a 4 over here. Then I move over. What's the duplex of 28, a 2-digit number? It's, you multiply the numbers, and then you multiply that product by 2. So 2 times 8 is 16, 16 times 2 is 32. Okay, now I'm at this step right here. What's the duplex of 284, a 3-digit number? It's twice the product of the outside numbers, so 2 times 4, that's 8, right? 2 times 4 is 8, then I have to double that. I get 16, and then the square in the middle, the square of the number in the middle is 64. So 16 plus 64 is 80. Okay? And then now, I'm over here, so we did 1, 2, 3, now we're at 2. What's the duplex of 8, 4, a 2-digit number? It's 8 times 4 times 2. 32 times 2 is 64. And what's the duplex of 4, the last number? It's square, 16. Okay? So we're going to keep the units digit. We're going to keep the units digit and carry the tens digit, okay? So I see a 6 here, I'm going to write a 6 here, carry the 1. 64 plus 1 is 65. So I'm going to write a 5, carry the 6. 80 plus 6 is 86, so I'm going to write a 6, carry the 8. 32 plus 8 is 40, so I'm going to write a 0, carry the 4. And 4 plus 4 is, of course, 8. So my final answer is 80,656. Okay? Let's move on to the next example. So I start from the left, and I start with this number right here. The duplex of 4 is just 4 times 4, 16. Right? Then I go right here. What's the duplex of 41, a 2-digit number? It's twice the product multiplied by 2. 4 times 1 is 4, times 2 is 8. Okay, now I'm right here. The duplex of 417. So I have to find twice the product of the outside numbers and add that to the square of the middle number. So 4 times 7 is 28. 28 times 2 is 56. 56 plus 1 squared is 57. So I put a 57 right here. Okay? And now I'm right here. The duplex of 17, a 2-digit number, 1 times 7 times 2 is 14. And last step, the duplex of the last number 7 is just its square. 7 times 7, 49. So once again, we're going to keep the units digit and carry the tens digit, okay? So I'm going to keep a 9 right here, carry the 4. 14 plus 4 is 18. So I'm going to write an 8, carry the 1. 57 plus 1 is 58. So I'm going to write an 8, carry the 5. 8 plus 5 is 13, so I'm going to write a 3, carry the 1. 16 plus 1 is 17. So final answer, 173,889. Okay, let's move on. So I start with a duplex of 8. 8 times 8 is 64. Then I move over. What's the duplex of 87? It's 8 times 7 times 2. So 8 times 7 is 56. 56 times 2 is 112. Right? Now I'm right here at step 3. What's the duplex of 872? So it's twice the product of the outside numbers plus the square of the number in the middle. So 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. 32 plus 7 squared is 32 plus 49. 32 plus 49 is 81. Okay, now I'm right here. The duplex of the last two numbers, 7, 2. So it's 7 times 2 times 2. That's 14 times 2 is 28. And the last step is the duplex of just the last number, 2. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. So I'm going to write the units digit, carry the tens digit. Keep the 4 here, write the 8 here, carry the 2 here. 81 plus 2 is 83. So I'm going to write down 3, carry the 8. 112 plus 8 is 120, so I'm going to write down 0, carry the 12. And 64 plus 12 is 76. So final answer is 760,384. Let's do our last example, okay? So I start at the left. The duplex of 9 is equal to its square. 9 times 9 is 81. Good. Now we move over. What's the duplex of the left two numbers? 9, 8. It's equal to 9 times 8 times 2. 9 times 8 is 72. 72 times 2 is 144. Okay, now we move over right here. We have to find the duplex of 987, a 3-digit number. So it's going to be equal to 9 times 7 doubled plus 8 squared, which is 64. So let's break that down. 9 times 7 is 63. 63 times 2 is 126. 8 squared is 64. 126 plus 64 is 190. The more you practice, the easier this will be, okay? Now we move over here. The duplex of the last two numbers, 8, 7. What's 8 times 7 times 2? That's 8 times 7 is 56. 56 times 2 is 112. Okay? And then over here, the duplex of the last number, 7. 7 squared is 49. So I'm going to keep the units digit, carry the tens digit. Write down 9, carry the 4. What's 112 plus 4? That's 116. So it's 116. So I'm going to write down 6, carry the 11. What's 190 plus 11? That's 201. So 201. So I'm going to write down 1, carry the 20. What's 144 plus 20? That's 164. So I'm going to write down 4, carry the 16. 81 plus 16 is 97. Okay, so 974,169. Practice this as you can